Friends, Taiwan has strongly condemned terrorism and has shown firm support for India. Taiwan backed the necessary military actions taken by India after the Pahalgam terrorist attack. In response to Pakistan backed terrorists taking the lives of innocent Indian civilians, India launched Operation Sindoor. Under this operation, India conducted precision strikes in Pakistan to eliminate terror infrastructure. Following escalations by the Pakistani military, India wasted no time in destroying Pakistani military installations. To safeguard its national security, India set a precedent by tracking and neutralizing terror sources. Taiwan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs released a strong statement supporting these efforts by India. When China is standing with Pakistan, supplying it with weapons, even if they don't function properly, but the main thing is that China is still providing them to India's enemy. At such a time, Taiwan is openly coming out in support of India. So shouldn't we also support Taiwan? Shouldn't we deepen our engagement with Taiwan as well? When Taiwan can align with India against global concerns like terrorism, why can't India align with Taiwan against Chinese aggression? China doesn't even think twice before changing the names of places in the Indian state of Arunachal Pradesh. So why don't we at least show a willingness to reject the One China policy? Isn't it time for India to clearly convey to China that if it attempts any sort of misadventure in India's northeast region, we'll go beyond mere condemnation and prevention? We'll target China's most sensitive issue, Taiwan. We'll show a willingness to establish formal diplomatic relations with Taiwan. We'll speak the language that China understands. Adhering to the One China policy should be conditional on China respecting India's sovereignty and territorial integrity. China is never going to stop supporting the terror-sponsoring nation Pakistan. However, we are handling that differently. The China-Pakistan economic corridor won't be completed anytime soon, friends. That is a different game altogether. But for now, it should be conveyed that India's commitment to the One China policy will remain sacrosanct as long as China does not attempt to change the status quo along the border. Otherwise, we already maintain economic, cultural, and people to people ties with Taiwan. Taking it a step further, we can start thinking about formally recognizing Taiwan. When it comes to dealing with China, we need to begin with this. We should make it clear to China that if we are not challenging its core diplomatic red line, then it should also not challenge our sovereignty and territorial integrity. It should not choose the path of aggression just to divert its people's attention from domestic challenges. It should avoid releasing absurd new maps every now and then and unnecessarily changing the names of places in India's northeast region to claim them. Because changing names won't make India's territory Chinese, just like our changing names of Chinese territory won't make it Indian. If we start claiming that this here is India's 29th state, Chinpur, with its capital Bijangnagar, and the chief minister of the state being Xi Jinping, will that be appropriate? Or if I say Pakistan tomorrow starts claiming that this is our new province Chinistan, with its capital Bijingabad and chief minister Mohammad Jinping Uddin, will that change anything on ground? No, right? So China should also not be under the illusion that it can make our integral parts its own by changing names and releasing maps. That simply is not going to happen. It would be better for China to focus on ensuring that the territory called Taiwan, which it considers its integral part, doesn't slip out of its hands. Friends, do you think the time has come for India to lead the global movement to end Taiwan's diplomatic isolation? Share your thoughts in the comment section.